Welcome back to Adventures with Angela and Wayne and special guest Phoebe Rose. Today is our last full day on the Isle of Wight as we've been travelling around and having family fun. So today we're off to the Needles at Alum Bay. Alum Bay is known for its different coloured sand, and the Needles are 3 stacks of chalk columns out at sea. We've based ourselves at a campsite called Ninham, and we've hired a car because we've got Phoebe Rose with us for 4 days, and this is one of the days. The weather isn't brilliant today, it's grey, wet and a bit chilly. So we're just arriving at Alum Bay where the Needles are. There is a cable car for you to get down to the beach, or you can walk down. We're going to park up and we will show you around.
Where are we today, people?
Needles.
Needles. So we just pulled up at the Needles. Massive car park here. Nice views. The day is shocking, I'm afraid. So very cloudy and a bit drizzly today. Probably pretty awesome on a nice day. You can see the sea out there. Remember coming here years ago and we went down to the beach area. You can see the different coloured sands in the rocks. It's quite nice. I believe there's a cable car that runs you down to the beach. Whether it's running today because it's windy and a bit wet, I don't know. We'll have a look. You can't park anywhere else up here other than in the car park, and it's £6 all day regardless of how long you want to park. So you want to park for a couple of hours, £6. Pop in, have a look round, £6. All day, £6. So yeah, have your £6 ready. It looks pretty busy even though the weather's not good, but anyway, we'll have a walk through. I'll get what I can on the camera and yeah, show you around. Okay, so car park that way. We're now inside. Visitor centre, Dino Jeep Safari. Teacups. Ah, chairlift is running through there. Looks cool. Jurassic Adventure Golf. Do you want to go on the chairlift? Phoebe Rose wants to go on the chairlift. And we have carousel. People playing the crazy golf. Coffee house. Public toilets. Looks good. This is the chairlift setup. Now from memory it takes you down to the beach. I believe you can get off, have a look round and then come back. Remember years ago going up to the cliff edge and everyone was scraping all the different coloured sands away from the cliff. Doubt if they're letting you do that now, it's all falling into the sea. But yeah, I think we'll have a go at that cable car and see what's down there now. Where are we going, girls?
On the chairlift.
And on the chairlift. However, I think it's broke. Oh, it's back on. Oh, very good. Need to run. So that was really nice. Excellent view there. Told you it weren't the best of days. Needles over here. See all the different colour sands here through the rocks. really, really nice. Just a shame it's raining. They've got some cordon rope there to stop you going up and breaking the sand away. To believe years ago, all the kids used to climb up there and all scraping the coloured sand away from the rocks. Amazing, but you can't do that now. We're going to get back on the cable car. Okay, we are in one of the gift shops. What's the idea, guys?
I might do pink's the best colour, so that one's really
Oh,
and I like that one.
so Phoebe Rose has got a love art jar.
£8.
£8 for a love art jar, and you put the different coloured sands in.
I could do that and then pick it up, right?
Wow.
Don't shake it back.
So you fill it up. How's it looking?
Happy with the colours so far? Do you want a white layer on that? Yeah.
Looking good so far.
Oh, have I done that one yet?
Yeah.
Have I?
You done that? Well, I think so. Yeah, you done that.
Do I do a thick one now?
Yeah, yeah.
Doing well.
That's it. That's it. What? How are we doing on it? I can't
Oh,
see.
you look a pair of professionals. Good at this, aren't they? Is it looking, guys? Oh, let's have a look at the finished article. Look
Handmade by
at
Phoebe Rose.
that. How cool is that? Well done, Phoebe Rose.
Right, now what you do is
Superstar.
you pat that down, put a lid.
Now we have to take it over to the counter. Over here. And they'll put a cork in it.
So we decided to head back to the campsite where our motorhome is parked in Shanklin. We thought it'd be fun to have a games night and make the most of what was on our campsite, as we hadn't spent a lot of time there over the past 4 days.
Okay, we've just dropped our hire car off with Phoebe Rose and Angela. So now we've obviously driven it down to where I picked it up the other day. You'll see on the camera. Gonna go the safe route, hopefully back where I was showing you. We walked along the road, or I walked along the road. We're gonna try and go down one of the bridle ways and out into the country lane that takes you up to the campsite. So I'm walking back past the Morrisons on the other side of the road where there is a path, and then I think just up here on the left somewhere there should be a bridle way that takes us to the country lane where the FM 107 sign is. On the left there is a path, a little bit muddy. We've had plenty of rain last couple of days, so I suppose it's going to be muddy. Now we're hoping that this path takes us up to the little lane that takes us back into the campsite. We'll soon find out. So we're probably walking on a road parallel to the gravel road that brings you out of the campsite. Nice views on a sunny day.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely to see what's down here.
So let's let Phoebe Rose summarise the week in the Isle of Wight.
Well, I quite liked Black Gang Chine and Robin Hill Country Park.
probably because I really like the rides that they have there. Like Blackdown Chairlift got this roller coaster called Cliffhanger, and it's really cool. And then there's at Robin Hill Country Park, there's a like pirate ship which is like a swing. They've got them at loads of places, and I really enjoyed that. But at Robin Hill Country Park, they also had a toboggan run, which is really fun as well.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, and I really liked eating at the Thai restaurant called the Black Cat, which is in Shanklin. That was really nice. Yeah, I really liked that. I also liked the place that we ate at on the first night. It was quite pretty.
Oh,
What was it
Fisherman's
called?
Cottage.
Yeah, Fisherman's Cottage.
Yeah,
That's in Shanklin as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that was lovely.
Yeah, we're going home tomorrow though, unfortunately. But that does mean that I'll get to see my sister and we'll get to go on the ferry again, which is really fun.
All good fun. So 11-year-old obviously likes the rides. So Blackdown Chime roller coaster, Robin Hill for the toboggan run. Plenty for the youngsters though, the very young ones. Loads of play areas and stuff. We also done Carrisbrook Castle, that's on the video. Phoebe Rose didn't mention that. Perhaps it's for the old farts, Carrisbrook Castle. Well, it is a castle, sightseeing. A bit muddy in this lane. So this is the lane we're heading through to avoid the road. The dangerous road where I collected the car the other day. So we're still heading up this lane. It's not going to be a cut through. I don't think it's going to be a shorter route than the other way.
Prettier road.
Prettier and less dangerous. Quite a nice walk through here. It's only a little muddy bit back there. The rest of it seems okay. So I think we're at the junction for the road that takes you up to the campsite. So we walked all the way along the path. Now you'll get to a sign. Call these public bridleways. Beautiful. So this is what we were saying was the main road. That takes you through all the way to Shanklin. And there are campsites there. That's Langard. Langard and Lower Hyde campsites just through there. You might just see it. And then that path there will take you to Shanklin Station. Now we're hoping, I'm sure it's right.
Ninham, half a mile.
Ninham, half a mile. So
Yeah.
up this road here, this is the bit that should take us through to our campsite. Okay, still walking along the country lane on the way to the campsite. It's a nice walk. Plenty of corn being grown in the fields. And I think we can see the campsite up there, not far. Well, hey, we're back. So, that's the road that takes you out of the site. Obviously, we drove down there when we took the car back. That is the lane that we've just walked up. And we didn't have to walk along that dangerous road. So, we are back at the site. We are parked just behind this hedge here. However, we're going to go and have a look at the games room because I don't think I got that on the video the other day when I videoed the pool and stuff. There's a few pitches left because they haven't turned up yet, but there you go. Perhaps it's because of the rain, eh? Still got number 1 pitch, look, down by the pool. That's a lovely little pitch. Look at that down there, look, right in front of the swimming pool. That's been empty for about 3 days, that one. Okay, it's now evening time, so the pool's all closed up for the night. Got a cover over it, keep the heat in. Should we go and see if the games room's open, shall we? So someone is actually watching something on the telly. Or was. Yeah, watching the football. Then the games room sounds pretty cool.
Phoebe Rose discovering the swing, trying to recreate the boat she was on in Robin Hill.
We had a lovely last night at Ninham, and we packed our motorhome up as we was leaving first thing in the morning to go home.
This is us driving on, saying goodbye to the Isle of Wight, going on to the ferry. That's the boat, ever so big. As you can see, they've got Asda's lorries and caravans and motorhomes. So we park down here if you've got a motorhome.
So this is the lounge area on the ferry, which has a cafe where you can buy refreshments and drinks. There's dining tables you can sit at, but we prefer sitting at the lounge area to have a look out the window to watch our journey home. We spent 6 days in total on the Isle of Wight, and we mainly concentrated on what you can do with children and have family fun.
Where are we going, Phoebe Rose?
Outside.
Outside on the ferry. Oh, is it windy?
Do you hear all the alarm?
Car alarms going on. This is outside. The Isle of Wight there. And the mainland over there. Is it cool?
Yeah.
It's quite mild today. Bit cloudy, but it has stopped raining. Yeah.
We intend to go back to the Isle of Wight and give you a different perspective on what adults can do on an adult holiday.
Not so many sailboats out on the way back.
Cow's Week's over now.
Cow's Week is over. So you can see on the camera a million sailboats racing away out on these waters this time last week, more or less. Sun's trying to come out now. We are on the top of the boat called the sun deck, and up here we can get 360-degree views of the Isle of Wight there, and then the mainland and there in the distance.
We're getting really close to it now.
Portsmouth there.
Look how close.
Not far.
So this is the end of this video for now, but we have so much more coming up, not always in a motorhome. So keep watching for more adventures with Angela and Wayne.